Souls Harbour Rescue Mission exists to rescue people from poverty and addiction by offering the gospel message through emergency help, such as food, clothing and shelter, and life-changing recovery programs. Actually, I was led to Souls Harbour Rescue Mission through friends of mine that they knew I was hungry, and so they took me there to have something to eat. When I first walked in, I was kind of nervous because I really didn't know what to expect, I guess. But what I found was, like, you just sat down and they brought your food to you. And that really, really impressed me because it kind of made you feel like you were lost in a crowd. They provide more than food. They also provide a little bit of comfort with their smiles. The volunteers there were really gracious, and they didn't belittle you or anything like that. So you do get more than just a meal. You also get a smile.
When I first come here, a friend of mine was supposed to meet me at the ground. It didn't. So I got stuck. It was cold. Then I asked, what did I ask for? I said, is there any place like a shelter or anything? He says yes. So he guided me to the he guided me to Soul Mission.
Me and my friend went there and she dropped me off, and I went upstairs and we went through the intake process. It was a 1-bedroom with 2 bunk beds, and I got the bottom bunk, and it was like a big bed too, so it was comfy.
It's good because you go in, you can take a shower at the shelter, you can do your wash at the shelter, you sleep at the shelter. I stay there they really helped me for about a month. That's shelter and food and guidance. And from then on, I finally developed a way of life.
I came from the shelter and went straight to the addictions program at Shell Home.
What made me decide to come to Shell Home, I needed to find a stable place that was long-term to show social services that I could have that sobriety in order to get my kids back.
I needed to go to Shell because I've dealt with a lot of abuse in my family and alcoholism in my teen years, and I just needed something solid to help me grow better inside.
My first impression of Shell House when I got there, I was terrified. Because that's a long time commitment. But it was very comforting knowing it was safe place for me to take a good look at myself and my issues and to find out who I was, because I was lost.
The people were very welcoming, so I liked the interaction with other women and just finding out that there are people out there like me that need help.
Souls Harbour's helped me a lot in many different ways, and I'm very grateful for it.
I love Little Souls daycare. From the get-go, it's just been a place that I've felt very comfortable with. The staff is amazing. The teachers, the director, everybody, they just make you feel comfortable. They make me feel secure in leaving Vienna here, my daughter.
I don't worry about my kids because the caregivers at Little Souls Daycare are really caring. Little Souls Daycare helps people and single mothers really get on track.
They've got programs set up, kids are learning different things, they're reading, they're participating in different activities. So I know that she's not only being looked after, but she's learning as well. So
what I really love about Souls Daycare is it's faith-based, because I'm a strong believer in God. God has brought me through a lot of things. He helps me every day, wake up every day, gives me strength.
I feel blessed that Vienna can be here.
My friend actually brought me to Zeke's place, and
we're like best friends, so she like introduced me to like all these different people.
I started coming in February, but then I stopped for a while, and then I came back. Now I've been coming ever since.
The groups actually meant so much. Like, they're literally like a second family to me. You know, I have like, 20 to 25 new brothers and sisters in a way.
I made a lot of new friends, plenty of new friends.
We just like hang out with each other, and like there's never a dull moment in our youth. Like, we're always laughing.
Totally changed my whole life around. I feel like more at home now.
It makes you feel welcomed in the community.
We just have a fun time.
Zeke's place makes me feel so welcomed.
It makes me feel like I belong.